Welcome back to another episode of Two Beers, One Movie. We're talking about the underrated, the underappreciated Barry. Yes, Barry is back for another season. It's the third outing of the hitman come actor. So after the events of season 2, everything that transpired, the death of Detective Molly, Mr. Cousineau knows that it's Barry. The FBI are searching for who killed her. Barry is traumatized by his actions. He's having visions of people being shot in the head. He's thinking back to his time in the army. And Sally also is doing pretty well for herself in the season. She now has her own TV series, which she's running with her good old buddy, her old pal, from her drama class, Natalie. Hank is also back, and so is Fuchs. It's still got those pesky Chechens. It's still got the run-in with the cartel. But this season I found was definitely the greatest season of the series, of its own short 3-series span. It's what Barry always does really, really well. It blends dark comedy, drama, and thriller really, really well. The suspense is always good, but this now has got a bit of a psychological aspect to it, which I find really, really works. There's a few great moments in the season, especially Barry, where I don't really want to give away what happens to him, where he's seen all the faces of the people he's killed, and there's like just the trumpets like playing in the background while he's on the beach, and it's really, really like it gives you shivers and the hair stand up on your arms when you're watching this scene. It has a really psychological aspect. Still has some of the greatest comedy in dark comedy TV series or movies you'll see. Bill Hader is great again, as Barry itself, and obviously Anthony Carrigan as Hank is always fantastic. Henry Winkler as Mr. Cousineau, he's really, really he's feeling the effects and he plays it really well. And then Sarah Goldberg as Sally, really, she gets to shine in this season as well, which is really good. Watching her character arc to become what she is in this is really good writing. But at the end of the day, with all these characters, with the cartel, with the Chechens, there's a biker gang in it now as well. Fuchs is trying to fuck things up for Barry. I won't really get into details of what's happening because I don't want to give spoilers away. But Barry, played by Bill Hader, obviously still takes center stage. He still is the mastermind behind the writing, the directing, the acting. Everything about this season, you just wanna focus on Barry. His dwindling into madness, especially when his old partner from the army, he's an FBI agent. He's trying to find out about the murders as well. And it really, there's a scene with the both of them that is really, really it's so fucking good. It's so realistic, and you can feel the actors putting their heart and soul into it. You can feel the actors pain through the characters while this scene is being played out. And Barry, he's tormented. He's told he's not evil. Albert, his old friend from the army, is telling him he's seen evil before. You're not evil. This has to end. It has to stop. And it just brings that realness to it. Because there is some silly moments, funny silly moments though. The bike chasing scene is absolutely phenomenal. They try to top a coffee shop or a restaurant, and it's just they're shooting each other going down the highway, and it's just really, really good. There's lots of funny crashing, and it's just so fun to be around the characters and watch this series being played out. I do really believe it's arguably the most underrated series out at the moment. It reminds me of Breaking Bad. Is it a Breaking Bad for this era of film? Possibly. I think another season may put this up into the stratosphere of 10 out of 10 TV series. That's how good it is. That's how good the writing is. That's how good the acting is. It's probably dwindling around 9 now, because I don't want to give it a 10 straight away, because there's still another season to come, and I want to see if they play it out, not the way I hope, but the way the characters really should feel, the way the story should play out for the characters, what's real to the actual series, rather than giving and fan service of, I want Barry to walk into the sunset with Sally and Mr. Cousineau to have a great acting, and yeah, what's real? I just don't know how Barry's going to get out of this part. Like, as I said, I don't want to give spoilers of what happens at the end. I don't know how Barry's going to get out of it. What is he going to do? Because it does end in a very, very tricky though for him and Sally, and Mr. Cousineau, and Hank, and what's going to happen with Fuchs. There's so much layers to this, but we'll see. But definitely watch it. Please stream it, whatever way you can see it, because it's not being viewed enough. It's not getting enough attention, compared to, say, Session or The Boys or Stranger Things or Squid Games. It's not getting the attention it deserves. I don't know if HBO is pushing it as much as it should be. It feels like it's kind of being under the radar compared to some of these series, and it's not because these are far superior series. And if you watch it for the first time, you'll be like, fuck me. A hitman becomes an actor in Hollywood, and like, it's so funny. But yes, please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Two Beers, One Movie.